Alright, this is more of a video that I would do on my vlogging channel. You can see that in the comments below. You can find a link to that. My intention of this room, this is my bedroom, and I always wanted it. I mean, I also do record in here, so it makes sense when I make my toy videos. But my intention was just to have two walls of toys. That could be like two giant pieces of artwork. So I did make those shelves, and I put on some of my favorite toys on it. It had stuff up above before, so I have like whittled it down. But I do tend to keep my favorite toys in bins right here. And then you can see that I have a lot of favorite toys. But ideally, because there is space in this house to put other stuff, I have to sell like everything. I'm trying really hard, and in fact I had the closet sorted out very well, but this was stuff that I brought up to sell. I don't have, my vacuum cleaner has to be pushed out of the way or up closer so I can get to it. But yeah, I did have that cleared out, but I keep bringing more things in here to sell them, and then I don't get around to selling them. But we are going to choose more things to sell today from the toy room. And it's kind of like this is, as much as it's like I am really good at organizing things, but I have too much, and this is ridiculous. I should have all of the toys out of there. Look, those cardboard boxes are filled with toys. Those are priority reviews to do, but it just doesn't get done. Pro tip, always use the same cardboard box, and it looks neat and tidy. Alright, so that's what's going on in here. I do have some of my favorite select, also huge toys. What are you going to do? We also have the wooden wall of ideal antique wooden toys if I was living as a pioneer, which you can see into some ways I am. That is what my those are what my toys would look like. Alright, but what we're dealing with today is I'm going to go in here, and I need more of those plastic boxes to put my favorite toys in. So we have to take out some of the toys which I know I'm not going to keep. So darker in here. I did go ahead and turn on the lights and open the window in here, but is it still going to be too dark to see? I don't know, but you can see what's going on here. So what I did was, in this room, why can't we see better? Maybe it's because I put that light on. I set up these shelves like a library, so they wrap all around the room, and then I put two other dividers down the middle. Maybe we can see it better over here. So then but then look, this is a hoarder room. I mean, this aisle has gotten really nasty recently because I have been trying to dig out favorites and sort out favorites. But yeah, the aisles have become filled with stuff. I think this is cardboard boxes for me to pack up packages in the front here. But this was in pretty bad shape here, even though it looks like it's still in bad shape. But I had sorted out this row. Yeah, you'd think it would look better now because I did completely clear this out. And then I just put all kinds of, these are mostly just empty cardboard boxes in here because I do need those to ship out things to after I sell them. And then, yeah, I don't know, you can kind of see back here how it goes. But yeah, I do have plenty of these bins that I like to keep things in. This is ridiculous what I'm showing you. I can see that how horrible it is. But what I started to do over on this shelf, or actually this one shelf right here, is I've been really organizing and sorting and picking my favorite toys. And so I started this section, so I hauled out other things that I had there that I wasn't sure of. I know that everything here, it's actually these two shelves, are my favorite toys. So what I want to do today is, I don't have the bags. I got some bags to put the stuff in, so I'm going to put loose things that I know I don't want into bags so that I can clear out some of these bins and put good toys in them. Because, I don't know. You see all this? You see all the toys in here? My plan is to... I don't know if you can see these boxes. I think my plan is to... What did I figure out? I think 12. 12 of these I could fit into a storage locker. So, can I get all of my belongings down to 12 of these? I mean... I can't keep many toys if I do that, because that means that's no other things. I think one box could fit all of my clothes. I think I'm being a little optimistic with what I think I can fit into 12 of these boxes. But that means I have to get rid of a lot of toys, and I have a lot of favorite toys is what I'm discovering. But I guess what I'm learning right now is... Okay, so maybe I won't put them in plastic bags in here in this video. I will just pull down some things, and why not do it with you? Oh no. Like, all of this stuff I want to keep. All of this stuff I want to keep. Okay. Alright. Okay. There's kind of a good place for you. This doesn't look too bad. This looks more like, when you can't see the floor, this looks more like, I guess it initially did, but juggling things, and I don't know. Okay. So, if I just go to it, what horrible lighting for this. These ones, these I can get rid of. What are these called? Oh, I'll put on my glasses so I can read stuff. I don't need Mysticons, which they're kind of cool. All of the toys I have are cool, of course. This mini, I don't need that. Okay, this is good. We'll go from here. These Superstar Girls, I'm going to sell these. So keep your eye on eBay, even though, I mean, it has to happen. So it's going to happen. All right, then we have, I don't even remember, something about Sunshine, something girl cuteness. Those can go. They're not sparking the joy. We're doing a lot of Marie Kondo action here too. All right, is this I don't know what those are. I think they're MGA dolls. I don't need those. We're getting all kinds of boxes already. Oh, I made little these were IKEA dolls, and I put blocks on their heads and made Degrassi characters with wooden blocks. I forgot that I did that. I made some of the Degrassi kids, and I made them blockheads, but I also have some accessories, it appears, that I took from playsets. That's kind of silly, but it's fun that I made those, but I guess that would just be garbage. So let's just get rid of those. I'm done with that. What's going on here? What is this? This seems to be a collection of this seems to be a collection of Kinder Surprise and maybe other mystery toys. This is just random. We have to go through that. Looks like I got an ET in here. This does look like stuff that has to be sorted through. There might be some really good surprises in there. I know that I have other bins like this from when people have sent me packages, and I have all kinds of loose minis and stuff, and I really do have to go through those and pick my favorites. Okay, this is a toy that I definitely know I want to keep. These are, what are they called? Are they made from Spin Master too? Will I be able to see in here? They're Tomy, and they're are they cat? No, they would say cat right on them. They're John Deere. They're totally, the green hit me off. Now, I love these little figures. These are a keep for sure. So, and I have all kinds of other animals. I know I have other unopened sets. I mean, I'd have to see, sometimes I have to see how much they would be worth in real life. Okay, I think these are beat bugs, which this is the secondary characters, it seems to be, but those are kind of cool, and I'd really have to think about that before I get rid of them. I don't know how big the beat bugs are, but I know there are some beat bugs that I have to get rid of. Alright. So, have I put anything back that I know I'm going to keep? Alright. This is that Gravity Falls. So this is my Gravity Falls figure collection. I think I can part with those. I think I started watching that series and I didn't finish it. Okay, yeah. This goes back on the shelf because I know I want the John Deere one. Is that the only thing that I was super excited about since I went through here? Yeah. Okay. I kind of like the beat bugs, but you know what? I don't love them. So here we go. There are these things. They look cute too, but you know what? I don't need those either. Alright, let's go. Let's keep going. Those are really cute. Those are really cute figures of whatever this cartoon is called. I'm not really sure how I feel about those. What toy company made them? If they were Tomy, I would put them with the Tomy toys. It doesn't say on them. But I don't even remember what the name of this cartoon is. Disney, it says Pixar. The Incredibles, I just remembered what it's called. Jax. These are Jax. Jax Pacific. They're kind of nice. I kind of have to think about them. I'm gonna put them. I should have 3 piles. Maybe the maybe pile would be depend. There are things that I would not get rid of at all, and then there are things that would be dependent upon. Do I look fat today? I don't know. I guess I can't care. I mean, this is kind of a bad angle for me. Plus, I don't know how good the lighting is. These are I'm just going through the small boxes. I should be going through the larger boxes. I forget where I was going. Oh yeah, there should be 3 piles. There should be things that I love, and there'd be no way I could ever get rid of. And there'd be a pile of stuff. You know what? Depends on how much it's worth. The reaction figures, I really was careful about the ones I collected. I got some really good ones, but, well, no, yeah, I'm seeing there was some, the Twin Peaks ones. That's crazy. The Twin Peak ones are from Funko and not Super 7. Kind of, I don't like Super 7. Loyal Subjects and Super 7, I guess they're smaller toy companies, especially Super 7, but they have these I guess Super 7's smaller than Loyal Subjects, but they have these exclusive things that make collecting really hard to get because you can only get them at a certain time, and they're so rare, especially being a Canadian collector. I can't always get them, so it's kind of stressful. Alright, here's all kinds, a mixture of tiny little toys. I'm not sure about those, but I can just say that, you know what, let's just take those away. Wow, I'm doing pretty good. I wanted to talk about Halloween toys because I know that I have lots of them. When I was taking a glance at this stuff, I was noticing how many Halloween toys I have. I don't need the reaction. There's Gizmo. I don't need these. The more you do it, the easier it gets too. So that is why it's good to start out. Alright, okay, so these ones are super important to me. Okay, speaking of Halloween toys, what a perfect segue. These are probably the definitive Halloween toys. You can't get Universal Monsters for some reason. They always are doing things to them. I don't have a good collection of Universal Monsters, but these ones, these Burger King toys, are pretty close to it, and I do have the whole, at least I have the whole set of figures. So that is kind of cool. They're really cool figures. They're kind of what I want somebody to make. I want somebody to make a cuter version. So those are a keeper. Alright, these are the Amazing World little vinyl figures. This was a video game, one of the only video games I ever played in my life. These mean a lot to me, and I got them at the dollar store. They're like, most people know Webkins. It's like Webkins, except it was even for baby or babies. But yeah, it brings back lots of memories, and I really like these. I didn't like that you could also buy plushes. It's just these figures are cute. Those are a must, and I love them and want them and need them forever and ever. Amen. These are really cute too. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't shut this up. Wow, this lighting makes me look like I'm 60 years old. These are Peter the Rabbit toys, and they're flocked and they're nice. Look how cute this one is. But I guess I could live without those, even though I do love those looking at them, but I have to be really careful. Alright, speaking of those little minifigures, I have more of these to add to this collection. My friend from, I guess, I don't know, I think these are just European. I'm not sure if I got any from anybody else, but there's some mix-ups of them, but most of them are these hippopotamuses. I don't need those. I do have more to put together. I guess I can sell them as a good lot. They would definitely sell nicely together. Okay, SOPHIA the First was once made by once made by Jazzwares, and then she was made by Fisher-Price. And then something that happened, I'd say around 10 years ago, is for some reason when toy companies took over from another toy company, they started to be able to make them in exactly the same style. And it's really weird. You see that a lot with Hasbro. Hasbro took over some licenses, like for Peppa Pig, for example. Peppa Pig figures look exactly the same as they did when they were made by Jazzwares. And yeah, I mean, it's very odd that happened. Who is this? Oh, this is Mattel. So this is the Fisher-Price ones. Maybe I should choose which ones I want to keep. I mean, I am a Fisher-Price stan, but I don't know. There is something about these SOPHIA the First figures that I like and love, and I don't know what it is, but they're like old-fashioned and cute, and I guess they're made by Mattel, my favorite toy company. So those are a keeper. And while we're on that subject, I'll talk about Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Also, they're a Fisher-Price toy, and I love them. Fisher-Price is owned by Mattel. And I have lots of play sets. And I always imagined I have all kinds of these boxed play sets of different castles and pirate ships and pirate monuments and just stone islands, I guess is what they would be, for them to crawl on. Yeah, so I don't know. I love Jake, and I collected lots. I opened up all of like the smaller figure packs and things, and nobody ever bought Jake's license. Mattel always made. But I'm pretty sure this is a collection of toys that encompass tough and cute in something. Oh yeah, and I got some rare. He's probably worth a lot. Some rare characters and stuff. So I always like to collect if there's other characters in a toy line. I want to make sure that I get them. And then I also feel that way about all the different animals you can get from the different play sets. So I do have a good collection of Jake, and I have a huge collection of Jake and the Neverland Pirates I've never opened. But this is one of the bigger boxes. This is one of the toys that I'd have to keep. All right, I can get rid of. They never made figures that were good enough from the Bubble Guppies, the Bubble Guppies, something like that. But I always wanted them to make cute little figures, and they never did. There was one playset I think that came with him as a figure, or maybe it was her actually. It was an odd set, and it was the only actual figure. Look at his belly. Bubble Guppies. I think that's what they're called. I mean, she's kind of a figure, wrong scale. You can mix and match and Polly Pocket her body and stuff. Was this a Mattel toy? Was Fisher Price? It says Mattel on it. This Fisher Price, but yeah, not good enough. I think I actually do have the unopened playset with the one figure. It's her. It's the girl. It's the girl that isn't attached to anything. There's no gimmick. It's just a real figure. I can get rid of those. All right, Jake and the Neverland Pirates we're keeping. What's in here? These are other Fisher Price. You might follow. I could put these in a box maybe. I like to put my favorite figures. Now, I have been buying, even though I'm trying to get rid of stuff, I've been buying boxes like this, and I love this 3-inch figure kind of. I also like 2-inch figures like Imagine X so much, but I am totally obsessed with little figures like this, but they are easy to put in those boxes. So this is, I think this is, yeah, is this Dora? Yeah, I think, this is like grown-up Dora kind of thing. And then they have some kind of weird Diegos. There are some in here that I don't like. This is a weird-looking Diego. But I am loving this style of figure. So these ones I will keep. I guess I have to go through this box. And this one, the tail, maybe the Mermaid series I don't need, because they look a little big and chunky. They look like they're not in the same scale either. They look a little bigger. But yeah, and I guess I don't have to keep everything. I guess this is Diego Gorilla is what you call that. But I do have a few of these. I don't see any boy characters, unfortunately. But I really like those. So I think that those are a keeper. And then parts of these things I don't want to keep. So maybe I will take this out of the room and sort out the things I really want. I never put Jake and the Neverland Pirates in my boxes either. I think probably because they look a little wide for it. Alright, here's something that I am struggling with recently, or maybe not, and maybe I should have sold them. I don't know what's going on with the Octonauts, but this is another example where Moose Toys took over the license from Fisher Price, but they made the figures look exactly the same. Now I have a huge collection of Octonauts that I never opened. This is I only opened up 4 of them, but I always thought that they were so cute and just different than any other toy that I like. They kind of have this European toy vibe. I guess they have that same kind of Peppa Pig, just an unusual style of toy, and not that like PJ Masks, like those Dora figures that I just showed you. I am in toddler toys, I am often drawn to those. But the new ones that they made were just like this. And the Moose ones, there was, wait a minute. This guy, was this the guy that, there was this monkey figure. Is this a monkey or he's a bear? And I knew that I didn't have, anyway, the Moose Toys, they made I'm pretty sure they made this monkey character. I guess the guy's a bear and not a monkey. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between a monkey and a bear in toy form. Anyway, they made these figures, and because I have so many of these ones, I said, you can't get any more Octonauts, because you have so many Octonauts that you didn't even open. I can't believe, you wouldn't believe, I think I have 2 of those huge boxes that I showed you earlier, filled with Octonaut sets, maybe 3 of those boxes, actually. Some of the sets are so cool. It must have come back because this is just last year or the year before that they started making these toys. Luckily, I did find 2 of those packs for $3, but I did not get that one pack that I really wanted. They were like $13 at the store at Walmart. I guess that's the only place I saw them. I guess I did see them at off-price stores too. Sometimes I see them at off. Anyway, I was really good and I didn't buy them, except I did buy the 2 that I found for $3 each, because $3 for a whole play set of with a figure and like all this cute stuff in it. One of them was him that I did not get, and one of them I think, there's a really cute monkey character that I'm pretty sure, because I googled and looked and I said, was that character, did I ever have that character? Anyway, I still don't have that character. Maybe they'll show up again, the other 2 character packs that I'm missing. They came with vehicle packs. I tend to just buy the tinier little packages, and then that way I can say I have the full collection of figure packs. So that is kind of how I collect toys. But every once in a while there's like, for example, there's these giant play sets, and I mean, I did always wait for these to go on like really good clearance and make sure I found them, but I really just want the figures because I got no place to put these giant play sets. And I'm not sure if, yeah, these are really hard for me to sell as well, large play sets. So, I mean, this is $30 on it. I don't know if I got a further discount than this. I guess not. I paid too much, but Ryder looks so good in this outfit. Maybe, oh, and then there's these 2 animals. Wow. I think I might, yeah. It's really hard for me to sell these giant play sets being in Canada because our shipping is really, really bad. Like, the price is so high. Or, I don't know. It's really hard for me to get stuff from the States without paying a lot of shipping, and it's really hard for me to ship to the States, but I do sell stuff on eBay, but it means I have to put the price of my items way down because people aren't going to buy them, because it costs $30 extra to ship something. These, okay, maybe... If I can get these characters, like I have other character sets, and these are worth something, I would sell them because I know that I have other characters. These are just the ones that I've opened. I don't know what these little boxes are. It's been, I mean, these are so old. It's been years since I... How do these work? Oh, these are cute. These are little submarine play sets, and you take out the pieces and you put them in. They're tiny little play set things, and I think they attach to a giant play set, which I also think I have, which I think is worth a fortune, which I didn't open. It might be in one of the boxes, but I do have to figure out what's worth what, and is it worth keeping. They're all, I know that there's one set that has helmets and stuff, all these cool little extra, wow, it's really hard to put this stuff back in. You have to be really strategic about how you fold it in there. That is kind of cool that they've got all these little accessories and stuff. But I guess I have to look at that. So I'll take that out of the phone. Even though, yeah. So there's some figure packs that I have that maybe that's what I would keep from the Octonauts. There's ones where they have helmets and visors that move. That stuff blows. Backpacks. If you get a figure that you can put a helmet and a backpack on and different like accessories that it can hold, those are the ones. Those are the ones that I have to keep. Those are my favorite. Speaking of helmets, I have a huge collection of Miles from Miles from the Future, Miles in the, can't believe I'm doing actually better than I would think remembering some of these things names. This is also a Tomy toy, so I could put if I decided to keep those, I mean, I don't have to keep the vehicle. It is mostly the figures. Again, I could probably put these figures in one of my display boxes. When I do that, it brings new life to my collection. Here, let me pull out another one of those from, let's say, another toy company. Like, I just did this with my Smurfs, for example. So, like, it lets me see my collection, and I can appreciate it so much more. So me spending the money on these boxes so that I can display my toys. Look at these Masters of the Universe figures. They're so good in there. And then these Imaginext ones. So good. Look, there's the toohunky figure right there. That was the last wave of blind bags. What a fantastic, so cool. Look, this is 2H on his shorts. It's the toohunky Fisher-Price figure. Dream come true. All right. I think it's got to be true. Okay. So, Tommy. Wait, are these? Wait, did I? No, I wanted these to be Tommy so I could put them in the same box as the John Deere figures. Anyway, I do have more John Deere figures. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. No, this is Jax. Yeah, I have this obsession of making sure that all of the toy companies go together. So here's one of my latest reviews that I did. These are made by Playmates, and we've got these little, they're YouTubers, but they also made these Ninja Turtles in baby form. So they just naturally go together because I don't have a lot of, what did I just say that these toys were? Oh, Playmates toys. So it's so good to have those together. I think I'm going to sell a lot of my Playmates toys. And then, oh yeah, this is another thing. Half-shell heroes. I do love the half-shell heroes, and I have a huge collection of them, but I opened up very few of them. Just like, what was the other line of toys the Octonauts. I collected as much as possible that I could possibly get. I think I might have bought every single set possible, but I never opened them because I love them so much. But now that they're still in their package, I might have to sell them because they're worth more than the joy that they spark for me. All right, so I'm not sure how I feel about these Miles figures. Like, they're kind of the right scale for me, and you know what? I'm pulling them out. They didn't look so good to me in this box, but when I'm pulling them out and taking a look at them, these are another thing that I made sure that I collected every single figure, and it was really important for me. I also, yeah, these are kind of chubby ones that they made for like blind bags. I think I managed to find all of those too. I don't know if they would fit in those boxes, but you get some more rare characters. But yeah, I went out of my way to make sure that I found some very rare ones, and I think some of you have even sent me some. So I'm not sure what to do with those. I might have to experiment with what they look like in a box. I don't really need to keep the car. So yeah, maybe if I just keep certain figures. What else? We're not getting through very much, but at least we're getting through some stuff. I guess I have to finish up over here, even though I will finish up over there. How long will this video be? It might be an hour. But Halloween is coming, and I do have some Halloween toys, and I try to collect. I've collected so many different Halloween toys over the years because I really like a Universal monster. And these are mashers. I was obsessed with mashers, and because they were the size of Masters of the Universe action figures, and I wanted so bad for Mattel to make figures that you could take the parts off and you can mix them and match them together. And guess what? Eventually Mattel did do that, so it kind of made all of my other figures that did that kind of obsolete, because, I mean, if I have to choose between them, these aren't done perfectly. We've got a Black Lagoon creature. We've got some kind of, I guess you would call him a Grim Reaper. So not exactly a Universal monster, but a creepy one. And then again, you can mix and match these parts. Even though I find a zombie, I kind of want to keep them. A Headless Horseman. I mean, these are pretty cool. I'll have to see how much they're worth. These are very rare, and I think I had to have them sent from a friend from Europe to get them. But if I have to choose some creepy monster toys, they're not perfect. We could have done better. I have to see how much those are worth. So let's take those out. Let's also take them out for Halloween. So I'll have to do a Halloween video. Here is Play School toys. Oh, this is kind of cool that I have. I didn't realize that I put some other Play School toys in here. Stacking cups and stuff. Oh, barrels. I do like to use barrels in my diorama. You can check out my diorama channel as well, which I'm also sorting through all of my 1/6 scale stuff. I'm trying to figure that stuff out too. But I use barrels all the time in my dioramas. These are, I mean, they look a little too cartoony, but I love a Matryoshka. I love a nesting, anything. And I do love baby toys. Like, I love bright, colorful, stackable baby toys. But this box, I guess I put in, are mainly these figures, which they didn't make them. They could have made them so much better. I kind of have to think about them. This is one of the rare ones, one of the last ones that they made. Didn't come with the regular set collection, but they are cute. They are monsters. I have to think about those. I don't think they're worth very much because they were like oh yeah, and I didn't show you my two favorites. So there's that guy and then the werewolf baby. Yeah, he's definitely my favorite. I do have one or two, I think, in the box as well because I really like the packaging. And I guess this is some kind of other monster toy, a witchy toy. I didn't think it was Play School, but we'll have to think about that. They're not sparking the joy. Also, I have these ones, which, what are these? These are, I was really into these. I bought so many. These turned out to be like worthless. The larger sets, you could get these, I forget, what are they called? There's a flingers. Oh no, crate creatures. So I tried to collect all of them. I waited for the bigger ones. They're all furry and soft, and they make noises, and they're gross, and they're animals, and they're monsters. And they're... But, yeah, and those are worthless. I tried to sell those on eBay, and they wouldn't sell. I couldn't even sell them for $20, I guess because the boxes are so big. And they seem to be... Anyway, I kind of do love these smaller vinyl ones. We'll have to... I think I do bring those out every year around Christmas, and we look at them. So, okay, we will have to look into that. Now, is there anything else that's Halloween over here? There's actual Halloween grab bag things. I guess I better take that out. I can probably get rid of all that stuff. And there's, here's some mashers. Why are these separated? I guess these are the Marvel mashers. I got some pretty cool ones that I'm pretty sure there's Groot. I think that review did really, really well. I think I might have been the first person to find that Groot. These were pretty cool at the time. I bought my favorite characters, Wolverine. Very nice looking version of him. And it appears they've got some smaller little... Oh yeah, I think they had smaller masher versions in here. So I guess this is my Marvel collection. I have a huge Star Wars collection. But again, now that I have Masters of the Universe, the best property in the world, Mattel, I think I'm... Do you see ghosts? There's probably ghosts. There's all kinds of stuff. I think I think I can get rid of those. So those are sellable. What's this? This last box in the top shelf here. Maybe we'll have to do more of these videos, but at least I am going through. There's not down below. There are more dolls. If dolls are what you like, maybe I'll have to do that on my 1/6 scale channel. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do. I probably will. We did really well, and because none of this stuff was 1/6 scale. This looks like it's all kinds of different Disney figures of different sizes, and oh, I was looking. These are on sale at the dollar store, and I knew that I had them, but I couldn't remember. Which ones I had and why. I didn't know where they were. I think this is a mix of many different brands. Kind of like those. I have to see if they fit in the boxes. If they fit in those boxes, and I can take a look and see them better. But I think this is all kinds of different scales of different little Disney figures. Could I do without these? Could I keep this? I really like this size. I know that I have more of these. This style, which I was a fan of. Yeah, I have more of those that I didn't open. I know I have a Cinderella one. Anyway, there's lots of, like, Disney. This is a pretty cool Disney. This could make a really good video on its own. Like, all these little Disney miniatures throughout the years. I think mostly Hasbro. Hasbro had the license during that period. Okay, I'm going to go on here. I was putting this video I had meant to make. It was like the full collection of all of the McDonald's Muppet Babies. And I was going to make this video, but then I remembered that I had some sealed and packaged, and maybe I remembered wrong. Like, I thought I had them completely sealed and packaged. Maybe what I was remembering is these ones, where I just have the characters in their packages. Like, they're totally sealed from when they were in the... But I think I have more of these, and I want to go through I have a thrift chest. So there's another place where I have this chest, and it's filled with vintage and retro thrifted toys. Some of them new, some of them old. I have done a video going through it, but I think that it has accumulated more, and we have to look at that chest again, and I've been meaning to do it, and I wasn't going to do like a Muppet Baby video until I knew that I had all of the Muppet Babies together. But I have some that are brand new, pristine. I have some, and then I put the vehicles separately. Like, all of this stuff I've thrifted, but I've brought it home and I've washed it. And then I have all of the different Muppet Babies that I've collected from those little grab bags that you find at the thrift store over the years. But it is really cool that I have ones that are in pristine condition with their bags. And I think what happened was these were all in bags together, so I knew that the vehicles were new too, and I could look at these vehicles and see that they had no scratches and they were in perfect condition. A lot of people don't know that there was a wave 2 of, like, a few years later, they made a second wave of Muppet Babies. And I'm not sure, can never remember if it was actually a McDonald's Happy Meal or was it a Burger King toy. I always forget. I'm not sure. So those I definitely want to keep. I love those. All right. Then, all right. Okay, what's going on in here? Okay, so I brought these out. I tried to put them in the boxes like I did. Doc McStuffins, I think I ended up taking her out. There's something about Doc McStuffins, like she's the same as all those 3-inch figures that I collect, but I think there's something about, I don't know, maybe I should maybe her head is too big to fit in those boxes or something, and that's why I didn't put her in. Or maybe I decided that I didn't want to waste the boxes on her. She's looking really cute. She's got kind of like a Polly Pocket thing going on. You could take off her clothes and stuff, but she is that 3-inch figure style that I love so much. So I don't know what's going on there. I think I'm gonna put her in the section of toys that I want to keep. Okay, more. I've got this giant bin of zombies. I guess these are different styles of zombies from different toy lines, but I guess I have to take those out for Halloween. But that's just, this is a few collections of different zombie toys. Let's bring that out of the toy room. What's going on here? What do we have? Oh, that's Doc McStuffin. Okay. So the Muppet Babies and Doc. I'm going to keep that in here. Penny Pon. I got lots of other Penny Pon sets to open. I don't know how... Oh. All right. These are the definitive Halloween toy. We've got a skeleton and a wolfman and a mummy, and oh, these are the best. Okay, these are so good, and you can mix and match the parts too. We got a Frankenstein monster. We've got, is that it? I think that's it. And then I've got some like other characters from some other sets, but I am definitely a Penny Pon fan. I have some really cool sets too. I've got I think a Wizard of Oz set, which I'm super excited about, the Fisher-Price Little People Wizard of Oz, but I am going to wait for it to go on sale before I order it, hopefully. They usually always do. Okay, so the Penny Pon I'm keeping. Maybe I have to put that... I have to take that out, though, to put in Halloween. This is some... I think somebody stole the one that I had, but as you could... Like, at the beginning of this video when I was in my room, there's certain toys that I would, that suit like a grown-up man to have. Now, there was a red cardinal that I had, and these they're voice activated. I think they were put out by the Horticulture Historical Society or National Geographic or something. So they were all like designed and made, and if you walked by them, they had a motion sensor and they would chirp and do their things. But my favorite was the red cardinal, and even though I like to put them all because they look like real birds sitting on the shelves, just putting scattered the 3 birds that I had around. But I think somebody stole, because otherwise it just disappeared, which I don't understand. And why did they steal it without the base, what do you call this? The charging station, the solar powered charging station. Anyway, so I'm missing the cardinal. I guess I get rid of the cardinal. Was my favorite. Apparently it was somebody else's favorite too. Okay, these I can get rid of. I really liked collecting these. I don't even remember what his name was. Johnny Mnemonic. Like he is super 50s. I love his spiky hairdo. I never saw the cartoon. This is like a different generation from me of toys, but the style of the cartoon was so cool, and I did like opening these blind bags and boxes and collecting. Me holding them right now is kind of making me change my mind. I know that they're not made very well because some I did break. Actually, these probably would look really good in one of the cases. I wonder how much of the collection I have. Is the checklist in here? The checklist is not in here. But, I mean, if I had a full collection, I would probably have to keep them. But the chances of me having a full collection... Yeah, he's so 50s cool. And the different... Yeah... and then this one is so cool. Okay, yeah. It's enough for me to take out of here and play with and see if I'm going to change my mind about. But we almost did the entire top shelf of this one tiny of this one tiny section. I am making room though. Oh, this is good. Oh yeah. So some of all the bins that I have in the other room, I could put on the top shelf here. So that part is good. That part is really good. But let me move some of the stuff around. Oh, I guess I have to take these Halloween figures. Maybe they can also fit into those cases, those display cases that I like to library. Like, check this out. Oh, I didn't bring in the other ones that I was using with yesterday. But this would be so much better to be able to library the figures, so then I can just like pull them out like a book, and then I can see everybody in a full glance. That is why I am obsessed with these boxes right now and keeping them. You can see I've done it with some of my favorite Hot Wheels too. So I know that everything that I've put on this shelf is my favorite. And I guess I'm gonna continue that up here. I didn't show you these things before I moved them up here, but just extra PJ Masks from the two, Hasbro and Just Play. Yeah, I think it was Just Play. But they changed them. The Hasbro ones do look completely different from the Just Play ones, and I like them both equally and for different reasons. And here's some other ones. Okay, here are the other SOPHIA the First figures, and I do like both versions. Even though they stole the brand from Fisher-Price, my favorite toy company, they ended up making them look just as good. I mean, they did use their design. So, or do I have that backwards? No, they were made by Fisher-Price first, and then these are really cute figures too. Julian. Of course, I should look up how much those are worth, and that could change my mind. But yeah, I'm gonna start putting the new good ones up here. And I'm not sure about these ones. These are probably my least favorite of the half-shell heroes, but they're the ones I opened because I bought them in a foreign country, and to fit them in my suitcase, it was easier to unpack them. So that is why that is like that. But for now, I guess I can pile this stuff up on here. Even though, didn't I just say I'm going to have to clean this up later after I hang up on you? But I got to finish up this shelf over here. So here, let me put you down over here. There's only a few Ever After High things that I haven't listed, or so actually no, I've got lots of Ever After High stuff to list that I haven't listed yet. But let's see. We're not talking about that stuff today. All right, Shoppies. Oh man, there's a Moose Toys, and there's Shopkins. Okay, I don't know what to do about that. I have the full collection of every figure pack made of these little Shoppies, I think they called them Shoppies. But I did open a select few, probably ones that I found at the dollar store. They would look really nice in my boxes too. They would look very great displayed, but they also look great in the boxes. Those are something. Will I sell those? I don't think that they're worth anything. So keeping them, again, they're that 3-inch scale figure that I guess that's what this video is about. But then I also have, what is this? Oh, this is more of them. This is the mermaid set. I'm pretty sure that I must have doubles of these because I think I have every single one carded, like in their boxes or you know what, these ones might not be the single figure collections, they might be the more deluxe packs, but that's what's going on there. These are keepers, I think, until I do some research. I didn't know that I had them so sorted so well together. Okay, nobody wants these. Actually, these would be really good for the dioramas. Are these McDonald's ones? I think these might be McDonald's ones. They're a little thicker, a little chunkier. The handles don't work on them. But would those shopping bags look good for a diorama? They're pretty nice. They are super chunked up. They're more hunky and chunky. They've got to be the ones that came with the McDonald's when McDonald's did their Happy Meal. Some of the best McDonald's toys ever made, by the way. So let me double check to make sure I know what I'm talking about. If it says McD's on it, it says Moose made for McD's. Okay, so it is both. It is the collaboration. Yeah, I mean, McDonald's toys like this usually aren't worth very much because I guess they're made in such high quantities. I could use, some of them would look good in dioramas too. Like, I could see 3 of these baskets on the bottom shelf, especially in the green color. and they'd be good like laundry sorting baskets. But I mean, I don't need them. How am I gonna remember that I can only fit 3 boxes? All right, here's some wooden toys. This is before I even did dioramas. Check out 16 Thrift, links down below. But these are some pretty good wooden miniatures. I'm obsessed with wooden miniatures right now. And oh man, this is a tool chest. Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, I think I have to distribute this stuff to my 1/6 scale miniatures. Look, I even got some stuff that's out of scale miniatures, but that's good for my 3-inch figures. Look at this. Look at this sign. This stuff's really cool. Oh, and a gas pump tank. This stuff would look so good in my antique setups. I also got some pretty cool, like, I don't know, it's kind of a recycled wooden dinosaur deal. Yeah, this is my old master box. Oh yeah, there's a triangle and a rattle and a jingle. But I think we have to sort that out and decide what stays and what goes. More blocks. I'm obsessed with wooden blocks and wooden trains. And like you might have seen at the beginning of this video, I showed you that wall that I have of wooden toys. So I think I do have to like reassess these. Classic wooden blocks though, with the letters on them. I can't. But that has to be addressed. And then I think this is there's a whole Shopkins things going on here. All right. So in here we have, I think this is a mashup of Mattel toys. I think that these are all like, do you remember these? I don't remember what they are, but I think that these are just, I'm pretty sure that this is all Mattel, because that's what I tend to do. I tend to put the toy companies together, and I think I just had a couple of each of these things. And oh, this is Jack's. I'm pretty sure that this is Fisher-Price though. This is Mattel. So this is my mini cues. My mini cues. These are Mattel, I think, though. Why do I have this one Jack's thing in here? That is very weird. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. So this box just has to be straightened out. I love you. And what's going on here? Oh, I don't want to drop anything. Do you know what this toy is? do you remember? Do you remember this stuff? I don't know if I can. Anyway, I'm not feeling, even though this is a Fisher-Price cute toy, I'm not feeling any attachment to that. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't need that. I can't get out of here now. I'm stuck. There's too many boxes. Alright, oh, I forgot that I pulled these down. These I got from some closeout store. Some weird generic kitten figures. All different cats. I guess it must be from some kind of movie. Some Animal Town movie. I mean, I kind of like them, but I don't need them. I've got cuter things. I can do without. What is this? This is more Shopkins. This might be McDonald's doubles or something. I probably have the full collection somewhere. I think I came very close to getting the full collection, but I didn't. And it's so funny because I got a lot of them in Hawaii, which is really crazy because that's when they came out, when I was staying in Hawaii for a while. So I have a good collection of this. Must be like a Chase one, but they're bigger. They feel really good. I definitely have to say that they're some of the best McDonald's toys because they're kind of like a Smurf. The plastic is kind of rubbery enough, and they're freaking cute. Like, oh yeah. So I guess I have, what I'm thinking is that this is the full collection of singles, which I probably don't have all the chase, and then these ones would be the extra doubles that I have. There is a checklist there. You might have to revisit that. I mean, I'm sure that you could Google it on here. You could search it and find it. And then here, it appears that this is some other kind of sort that I did, where I'm getting kind of too excited. I can't keep everything, and I guess if I have to, I can't keep these. So hopefully they're worth a lot. So that's the story on those, I guess. I'm gonna put them up on the top shelf for a bit. We have to do some other sorting. Here are, I think these are the grocery gangs that go. Oh, the grocery gang figures. They're some of the best. I think they might be worth. I have some that are still in box, but I think these are the grocery gang ones that go specifically, or maybe these are that specifically go. They don't look like them. There are ones that come with mini. They were action figures. Moose made action figures, but then they made ones. But maybe these aren't grocery gang. Maybe these are some of the other things that they made, because they don't look like that they're mini versions of the ones. And that's why are these separated? Maybe these are the extra ones that I have. I don't know. I have to look into that. And then we have this Gwen Stefani Mattel mashup, which they're kind of cute, which we can see. I might have the full collection of dolls, because they ended up showing up at the dollar store, and they were huge dolls. It was Cuckoo Harajuku. Cuckoo Harajuku? Why does that not? Harajuku. Cuckoo Harajuku. Anyway, Gwen Stefani, little action figures. They're in the 3-inch scale. They're made by Mattel. They have wigs that can be removed. This all seems like something that I would like, but there's just, maybe their appendages are too small and they're too stylized or something, because I don't know. I mean, is she going to look all old-fashioned when she has her wig off? Like, these should be really appealing to me. They're not going to fit in those boxes because their heads are so bulbous. I don't have very many of these open, but there must have been only a set of 3 figures in the figure pack, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have opened them or collected them. I think that the dolls don't sell at all, but I mean, I could check. I guess I don't need to keep those. And then Trolls, which I have lots of unboxed versions of those. Which Trolls are back. The original Trolls are back. But then this was the wave. Not Trolls the movie. Before Trolls the movie, there were these other weird... Are they even called Trolls? Do we have a collector's guide in here at all? Oh, Zelfs. They're not called Trolls. They're called Zelfs. Which, they're basically Trolls. I don't need those. I don't even know what these are, so I guess I don't need them. They're not sparkling joy by looking at them. The only reason I wanted to keep them was because they went with the Grocery Gang action figures, which I think I love, but again, it depends on how much they're worth. So that's it. That's the top shelf, even though, and I've totally lost my voice, even though you couldn't see during this whole video. Worst lighting, worst audio, but those are things that I'm definitely keeping. I don't know if I showed you Rusty Rivets. That was one of the boxes that was already there that I needed to keep. I'm gonna get rid of those. See, it gets easier. I need to experiment with the Shopkins in my boxes and see if I'm gonna keep those. What's this? Is this something that I skipped over? Oh no, that's more of those Shoppies. I do like the Shoppies. It's that 3-inch figure obsession that I have. And here's something else that I didn't show you, a toy that I just opened recently. Some kind of cats. Anyway, I think that's it for the day. Yeah, that's over an hour. I lost my voice. It hurts really badly. I get to empty all of these bins that you can't see because those are things, the majority of those are things, we did really good today, that I'm definitely not going to keep. Definitely not going to keep. Except I can't get out of the room now because I've made a barrier. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. How am I gotta learn how to make a thumbnail. I guess this is a good thumbnail. We'll do this. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to see me sorting other stuff that's not toys, check out my vlog channel. If you want to see me sort more toys, let me know in the comments below. And if I do sort out more dolls, which are all down here, I'll probably do that on the 1/6 Thrift channel. So subscribe to that too if you want to see that. And then again, let me know in the comments below if you like this video, even though maybe I can maybe I could bring more lights in here next time. We could definitely do that. Anyway, thank you so much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. But we already said that. I'll see you again real soon. I love you. Bye. Look how much better that looks.